Hey guys, it's Cameron. Welcome back to my cringy Skyrim playthrough. It's been a few days. Just I've been playing other games and just trying to relax, and some things have happened, but we're still going strong. And it's a really dreary, wet, rainy morning today, so I figured this is probably the best time to do this. Oh wow, it's been 5 days since that last stream. It's been a little while. I apologize for taking a long break like that. I don't really know why. I guess, like I said, I was just playing different things. I've been also like really getting into watching How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. Like that's pretty much been like the thing I've been wanting to watch. And I got my family into watching it, so now we're all watching it together. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so some things we need to be made aware of. I downloaded some mods, just a couple, but you may notice that Whiterun looks a little bit different than it used to. And that's because I downloaded a couple of exterior overhaul mods for Skyrim. So as you can see, they have added some new things to Whiterun. I'm not doing nothing, boy.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
But yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of new decor, exterior decor for the game, at least for Whiterun. So that was it was kind of like a fresh coat of paint I kind of needed, like I wanted to, like update my game a little bit, make it look a little bit different. Oh, this is cool. I like this. So the frame rate has dropped a little bit because I was worried about installing this mod initially because I was thinking like I don't want my frame rate to drop. I don't want the game to crash. But I've read all the reviews for this mod, and I've like looked at like the audio. It's not a huge game file, so it doesn't add a whole lot. It just adds it adds some trees, some plants, and like some animals, some chickens and whatever. So that's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. So we're back in Whiterun. Where are we? We're at the Fallen. We're getting close to the end of the main plot line for the game, and it's been a crazy ride so far, but it's been fun. But yeah, so just real quick update, wanted to include that. We've got some nice texture updates, just a little update for us. Also another update is I got my new glasses, which I'm very excited about because they're so nice. It's kind of nice not to wear contacts again, but obviously I'm going to keep wearing my contacts so I don't fall out of the habit of being used to wearing them. Because I think for the longest time that's why I was having problems wearing my contacts, is because I wasn't used to wearing them again. But now that we're, back to that.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Hi, I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you.
No, you didn't.
I thought you asked.
But yeah, so these new glasses are going to be really nice. They're up to date in terms of prescription.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of
these
city
glasses are, anti-glare, which is what I had, the anti-reflective, but I also have blue light refraction in them. So that means that, things like TV screens and video games and things like that are gonna reduce the risk of eye strain, which is nice.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a
Okay, so I think
move.
they're gonna make me do this no matter what.
No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your
So we are
mad
gonna have to do the
dragon
peace conference,
trapping
which is cool. I like
scheme,
this
but
part of the
getting
game.
both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this.
Adds political
bitterness has
intrigue
gone too
to
deep.
the game, which is nice. It makes it feel more realistic,
What of the Greybeards?
more human.
They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
This is a good thing also because now we're going to be forced to travel to Solitude and Windhelm, so we can actually do more trading,
For a mage.
possibly buy more houses.
Appreciate this.
I would like to buy a house. And just like that, we can't sell anymore to him.
You know, if you've got the aptitude.
Let's see, is there anything enchanted that I can get rid of? Gonna go ahead and just do that. Even though it's a lot of profit I'm losing, I'd rather... Because I mean, at some point I might want to do enchanting. Like, if I get my armor all, like, maxed out and stuff, I don't plan on wearing much else in armor. So, I'll probably end up... level up. I'll probably end up doing enchanting anyway to like re-enchant weapons and stuff like that. Plus, it just gave me a lot of experience, which is what I needed to level up. So there we go. So we'll go downstairs. We'll go back down to my house, rest, and then I guess I don't know which town is closer, but because I guess we'll go to Solitude. We'll stop at Solitude first, and then we'll just take the carriage to Windhelm. The air is chilly. It's because it's raining.
Mister, oh thank you. Bless your kind heart.
I want to go ahead. I want to adopt kids, but I want to get married first, and in order to marry, I need to help more people. I'm trying to think about like which men are the most suitable suitors. Yes, I'm gonna marry. My character's gonna marry a man. I mean, like, it's no-brainer.
Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
I do like how they added, like, these little planters and stuff. That's a nice touch. I also downloaded a mod to redesign the exterior area of Riften. So Riften will also going to look a little bit different than normal. And I've heard that this mod author who's done the Riften mod is going to do both of the interior and exterior cells. So they're going to completely overhaul Riften, both inside and out, which is really exciting to hear, because Riften's a cool place, but I feel like it's kind of bland. So it'll be cool to know that it's going to be spruced up a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I have to talk to Erengr first. Oh, god damn it. Can't believe I have to go all the way back just to talk to him and then go. And then go. Well, okay, by that logic, we're gonna stop at Windhelm first because we're already heading in that direction. And then we'll take the carriage to Solitude. That's kind of shitty. I regret playing survival mode now. Because I feel like 5 of my... probably almost every video in this playthrough, this scene captured here has been captured so many times. My plan is to, because it's going to be a lot of walking, I intend to end the video after the peace conference, which will probably mark the video ending at around the time I have the videos end anyway. Oh, we're supposed to level up, weren't we? Oh well. I can stop at that Stormcloak camp. I think they'll let me rest in the beds. As long as you're not like a member of the Imperials, they will open the camp to you, more or less. I wonder if if their quartermaster's there too, I could sell some of my stoof. So this worked out. Kind of. But yeah, and like I also love how it's on this road. Oh, it's another thief. It is another thief.
All right, hand over your valuables. or I'll gut you like a fish.
Don't you recognize a fellow guild
I've
mother?
seen you at the Flagon. My mistake. Good luck out there.
I wish that those thieves would wear actual Thieves Guild armor, because it would make... But then you would think, if they can see me wearing the Thieves Guild armor, then wouldn't they automatically know, oh yeah, you're wearing Thieves Guild armor, you're a member of the guild. Duh. Like, it's kind of... It's like, now I understand why some of our Thieves Guild members are being butchered in the streets, because they're fucking dumb. I do like how the Thieves Guild is like, there's a, like how, there's, it's complete, like, contrast between Oblivion and Skyrim, how the Thieves Guild works. Because in Oblivion, the Thieves Guild is a very secretive, like, more secretive than the Dark Brotherhood. It's more difficult to get into the Thieves Guild than it is to get in the Dark Brotherhood. And it's kind of like the like, adverse in these games. Like, it's way easier to get into the Thieves Guild in this game than in the Dark Brotherhood. Because in Oblivion, all you gotta do, like, all you have to do to get into the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion is murder anybody. Anybody. And, like, usually what I would do is, sometimes, like, you would murder an NPC, like a bandit or something, but because you were technically assaulting someone who wasn't aware of you, like, even if they were gonna kill you anyways. Oh yes, I can sleep. Cool. We're just gonna rest our weary bones. Alright. I would do smithing, but the enchanting is calling to me. Did I say I was gonna... This is how tired I am. I would do enchanting, but the smithing is calling to me. I don't even know if I, like, actually just repeating what I said, or if I meant to say that and then just reverse them. I don't know. I'm, like, so out of it today. I don't have coffee. And, like, technically I do have coffee, but, like, I'm the kind of person that I need to, like, have coffee creamer with my coffee or I'm not going to be able to drink it. I'm one of those people that's like, I like a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar, you know? That's the kind of person I am. And I haven't had my cream and sugar with a slice of coffee today. Not yet. It's a little early. And part of it's because I woke up at like 5 in the morning out of a nightmare. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just know that it was awful. And you know how you know it was a really bad nightmare is I can remember vivid details of the nightmare now. That typically, like, if I'm having a bad dream, I don't really remember much of the details. I remember details of this dream. That's how bad it was. And I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about how I don't want to talk about it to get the thoughts out of my head, but at the same time, I was just like, I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck? It's like, what have I been absorbing to make me have a dream like this? And then I'm thinking, I've been watching How to Get Away with Murder and playing violent video games. No wonder. But I've been playing violent video games my whole life. Like, my whole life, since I was 3 years old. Like, Mortal Kombat was the first game I've ever played. Mortal Kombat and Unreal Tournament. Those were the first two games I ever laid my eyes on. And I still have Unreal Tournament, the original 1999 edition of it, on my laptop, and I still play it. And it just brings back all the nostalgia, because I remember, like, when I was little, I would used to just, like... there'd be times where I would just put on spectator mode and just watch the computer kill itself, basically. Like, all, the teams just, like, spectating the computer players and just watching them kill each other. And I was like, I don't know why I get a kick out of this, but it's funny. And then again, Mortal Kombat. I played Mortal Kombat forever. Like, literally my whole life. When I realized that they had been making Mortal Kombat games for the PS2, like, the second I realized that was a thing, I went and bought all three of releases. I bought Deadly Alliance, I bought Deception, and I bought Armageddon. Which, Deception was out of the PS2 3D era generation, between Mortal Kombat 4 and Armageddon, not Deadly Alliance, Deception was the best one.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I don't know who you are. Away with you.
I've had enough of you.
Yeah, she doesn't like you, dude.
At last, a worthy opponent!
I also don't like how, because, like, you know it's a dangerous opponent when you hear the music. No, 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 no. Investigate the Boethia cultist. Oh, hello. Okay, oh, so this is the quest where I'm gonna have to take off my invincible followers, but we're not gonna do it right now. Honestly, like, just because, like, basically what happens is it glitches, the mod will cause the quest to glitch out, so I'm gonna have to disable it for that quest, because basically it requires you to sacrifice a follower. Which, I already know the one like, I've already done that quest before. It's been a long time, but I know the quest. So, I already know who I plan to sacrifice. That's kind of sucky, but I know. Oh, I know. Because I don't want to, like, sacrifice an actual companion that actually can do stuff. Like, Lydia, I would never as much shit as I talk about Lydia, I would never actually, like, sacrifice her. Because she's too useful. When we do the Thieves Guild questline, though, I am going to have to, like, let her go, because she's just too loud. For some of the missions that Thieves Guild, like, I'm gonna have to do, and that's actually a dangerous thing to think about, because she's been, you know, in some of the fights that I've, like, had, she's been with me the whole time, making sure that I don't die. So, and then she's also been, like, my pack mule, because there have been some points where I was like, I'm not gonna have room to carry any of this stuff. Like, and, like, even now, it's, like, one of the reasons why I decided to be a Thieves Guild member for this playthrough is because of the ability of just the carry capacity with the armor. And the master armor, the master's armor, which is, like that dark bluish one that the other ones are wearing, that I think that's a 50 plus carrying capacity, and, like, oof, that's a lot. Because, like, the backpack plus the armor, that's like almost a third of my carry weight capacity right there. And then I need to get the perk where it says that light armor is weightless and doesn't slow you down when worn, because that's going to help free up some space. I also need to get rid of all the shit that I have. Like, that's another thing too. I was so sure, I was like, I'm going to go to all these cities. Nope. Oh, was I wrong? This is pretty. I like this. Sometimes you just have to like enjoy what the game gives you. And this is a really cool scene. This beautiful waterfall that flows. I know we've seen it probably a million times now, but that's how it is. There's a standing stone over there. I want to get the steed. I need to find where the steed is. I think the steed is, I want to say, in close to Solitude. Because the steed is going to give me a 150% bonus carrying capacity. That is going to help so much. Like, fuck the other standing stones at that point. The steed is where it's at. Especially now, considering how arrows have fucking weight to them. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much of anything else. I've been just kind of keeping to myself. My family had a huge fight a few nights ago, so we worked it out as a family eventually, but a lot of it was just, it was bad. And apparently now, like, someone from my mom's past, like back when I was in high school that she was dealing with, is apparently back in her life causing mayhem. And so that's now back on her radar. And I'm just like, I thought we were done with this. Like, not to be an asshole, but I'm getting tired of dealing with this. I don't understand why we can't just let it go. And a lot of it's because my mom was victimized by so many people that she feels that it's only right to, you know, say the truth and get revenge. I guess not get revenge, but justice. Like that's like they just get the just desserts. But I don't know. I'm afraid of confrontation. You know, like it would take it. Like if I knew something about someone that would ruin them, it would take a lot for me to out them about it. Like you would have to like do something horrible to me, like absolutely like traumatically life-changing to my psyche, in order for me to seek that kind of retribution. Like, for example, one of my exes, and I have a lot of exes, isn't out to his parents. And I've always said, and I will always say, I will never, like, do anything that would compromise their your parents' knowledge of them not knowing that you're gay. Because, you know, I wish that these bandit corpses would go away. I'm kind of thinking that the Obsidian Weathers mod is causing, like, things to not disappear after a certain amount of time. So I might have to look into that. Might have to look into maybe getting rid of the mod, as much as I love it. It's kind of annoying, because now I'm thinking, like, every time if it's a Radiant quest, which means that if I have to go back to that location to do, like, another random quest for another, like, if companions say, oh, go to Valtime Keep, there's bandits there that we need someone to clear out. Well, next time I go there, there's going to be corpses from the last group that was there, and then this on added on top of it. And they're all going to be there. Yeah, fishies. I gotta get the fishies. Ingredients. Taking our river traveling shortcut. There's that frostbite spider that does not seem to leave. I wish it would just leave already. I hate how it's there. Watch, I'm gonna go kill it. And it's never gonna leave. But I bet right now, if I were to go back to Whiterun, those two cultists would still be underneath the entryway. Guarantee it. So I might have to look into maybe either reordering Obsidian in the mod files or deleting it altogether, because it's getting kind of annoying. And now we have to do this whole fucking song and dance again. We're already about like almost halfway through a normal stream time for me, and all we've done is walk. Literally all I've done this episode is walk. Like, no wonder no one wants to watch these. Half of it is just walking. I don't blame people. I really don't. But like I said, this isn't really for other people to watch. This is for me to talk.
Watch the skies, traveler.
But yeah, so going back to that, like, the only thing that would want to make me do something like that is, like, maybe if a boyfriend cheated on me. Like, if a boyfriend who wasn't out cheated on me, and I found out. And I'm not saying that Kelvin's a cheater, because he's not. And this isn't me, like, warning. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in a way it is, like, a warning to my boyfriend. Is like, if you cheat on me. I don't know. I would consider outing him to his family if they didn't know. Because I feel like, because it's like, you know, as someone who has cheated on somebody before, you know, it was, for a couple of years, really, I hated myself for what I had done. And I felt horrible. Even though it was like a one-time thing, and it never happened again, and they never found out, it hurt to know that I could have done something so horrible. And I would never want to experience being cheated on. I think I have. pretty sure one of my exes did was I don't think he was cheating on me actively, but I think he broke up with me because there was somebody else that he was planning to, that he wanted to be with. Which, if you're like, that's different. Like, if you're gonna break up with me because you want to be with someone else, that's fine, but don't cheat on me. Break up with me and then go fuck that other person, but don't cheat on me. Because that's... yeah. But, yeah. Or, like, if, like, that, if, like, this, or if somebody, like, harmed somebody or worse that was in my family, or someone I cared about, like, that would make me want to do some fucked up shit to them. Or, like, ruin their reputation. I don't know. But, like I said, I don't like confrontation, so it takes a lot for me to get... and it takes a lot for me to get angry at somebody. Like, I get sad when people do something, but in order for me to get actively, viscerally angry at somebody, like, they'd have to do something really bad. Which, personally, no one in my life has. Like, if I'm thinking, like, right now people I don't like are people who most people don't like. For example, Trump. I hate Trump. And I feel comfortable sleeping at night knowing that I say I hate Trump. And and you know, no lie, if Trump died today, I would feel relieved. Like, not saying I'm gonna go out and do that. I mean, I'm not an assassin or anything like that. I'm not gonna go kill the president. That's not my job. But if he did die, I'd be like, well, I won't say he didn't have it coming, because he's a horrible human being, and karma's a bitch, so... Is that awful for me to say, that I wouldn't care if the president died today? I mean, I feel like a lot of people would agree with me. I feel like a lot of people would tell me to burn in hell for saying something like that, but I'm like, I'll see you there, like... You're just saying, oh, if you're gay, you're gonna go to hell. I'm like, first of all, that's not true, but if it were... would I want to go into heaven with all the evangelicals who would judge me there? So it would be no different. It would be just as horrible as being alive, or would I go to hell where all the gays are going to be partying together? What's a better deal, you know? Like, if I'm going to burn next to a hottie and a thottie. Oh no! But in all seriousness, that was a joke. But in all seriousness, I was raised Baptist. And for me, I feel like I have more of like a spiritual relationship rather than a religion I follow. I don't like organized religion, which is one of the reasons why I don't really do churches. But I believe God exists. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And I do believe in, like, spiritual miracles and things like that. I do believe that miracles happen. That divine intervention happens. I do believe that that's a thing. So, you know, I would hope that I was a good enough person to get into heaven one day. I haven't killed anybody, you know. If the worst thing I've done in my life is be gay, then compared to some people out there, I don't know, rapists, serial killers, murderers, thieves, puppy kickers, like, I think I got it pretty good. So, yeah. Here we are again, and guess what? We get to come back here again when it's time to actually attend the Peace Council. So we're gonna go... I don't know, it's like, how many times have we gone to High Hrothgar? Multiple times in one episode. I don't really know. It's been too many. That much I know. Alrighty, where is he? He's back here. We're gonna sleep here while we're here. We're gonna sleep. I think we're allowed to sleep here. Yes. Just for a little bit, for a few hours, just to get some rest. On a stone, I guess it's not stone. I mean the like outline of stone. Oh, okay. So I'm part of their faction. Is that true? Do I feel am I well rested? Oh, okay. I'm rested. Okay, because I slept inside a building, I guess.
Alduin, we heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him?
Sort of.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Well, now you will.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the... Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you.
Yes.
This is the road we have to walk.
Yes.
Even the Greybeards must bend to the... So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Sky, guard you.
Okay, so it's very simple. We just go back outside and we fall down the side of a mountain. Again. Not too difficult at all. And then while we're at Candlehearth Hall, when we go to Windhelm, we're going to stock up on more food, because I'm a hungry boy. Okay, so that way is to... I think that's... Yeah, that way's to Solitude. So we're going to go more of the northeast. Luckily, I'm already been on my way here. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. Gentle. 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 Have I died doing this before? Oh god. Okay. Cringe. Cringe! We haven't had anything really horribly cringy happen in a while, and I think my response to me falling off the side of a mountain is pretty cringeworthy, so there we go. There we go. We're doing it. We're mountaineering. Oh, we're mountaineering. Yes. Oh, okay. We did it. We got it. I also downloaded a mod that adds a new dungeon. If I remember correctly, it's called Amberguard, which Serpent's Bluff right out. That's it must be a different location. Which Amberguard was a village that actually took place in Arena, which was the first game in the Elder Scrolls series. And what was cool about Arena was that you were able to visit every province in the continent. So you were able to go to Skyrim, you were able to go to Ellisware, you were able to go to Hammerfell. The only thing that kind of was annoying about Arena was because the environment was like continuously generated, which means that like it was just like a very it was a computerized generated automated system of just constantly adding like the material as you go. That meant that a lot of the locations were very similar and were probably just very like minimal sprite and color palette changes to replicate the environments. Whereas like when they made Morrowind, and from Morrowind up to this point, the games are have a much more handcrafted and detailed view about them. So when you would go to Amberguard, you know, or when you go to Skyrim, it would look pretty much the same as Cyrodiil, just a different like color change. And when they did Daggerfall was like the same way, just the difference was instead of you being able to explore the entire continent of Tamriel, you can only explore the entire country of Daggerfall, but it was extremely broken up into different like counties and cities and locations. Oh, we're at a giant camp. I want to say we're strong enough to take out giants now. Like, I think we're at... Maybe that was the wrong button to push, Cam? Maybe, just maybe? I did knock down a giant, though, so that's that. Oh, okay, they're fighting Lydia. I'm running out of arrows, which is not good. That's one giant down. Mammoth Tusk. But Desi needs that. Lydia, you good? I need your help. Oh, yeah, I don't want to be caught in that. Not at all. Oof. Thank you for your help, Lydia. Oof. That was epic, kind of. It's not every day you fight off a giant, or two giants. Hey, flowers. You like flowers? Alright, there's usually like a giant chest that they use to store all their crap in. I just don't know where it would be. Mammoth cheese. Oh, would it be in there? Kinda hoping it was not in there. Let's take a closer look. We'll see if let's look up here. Maybe they put it up here. I really don't want to have to go inside. What's more cheese? I wonder how appetizing that actually is, or how like much hunger it restores. I wonder, because mammoth cheese is actually pretty rare. Okay, so not a whole lot. Okay, so that was kind of a waste of my time. Okay, well, yeah, it's gonna be inside. Which, those are big guys, so I don't... My question is, how do they fit in here? Like, they'd have to, like... I don't know, it's like they would have to pry apart the rocks to get inside. They're too big to fit in there on their own. Well, I guess not, unless there's another, entrance. I don't hear another giant, so I'm assuming that they were... Yeah, I guess they are able to fit in here. I just don't understand how. But that's, I guess, not my concern. Oh, hello, cow. Oh, there's the chest. I can't believe I did not see that. Ooh, another necklace of haggling. We like to haggle. And that was kind of uneventful. There was nothing super... The necklace was nice, but other than that, there wasn't really anything important in there. Another necklace that I have to sell that I probably won't have the money for. Great. I swear we're gonna end up just going on like a merchant tour of Skyrim, just like travel to every city on the province and just sell. Just sell loot until I have no more loot to sell. Like, technically I could go buy Proud Spire Manor right now, but I also want to have the other houses. Because at least that way I'll have like a place to sleep in every major city. I won't have to buy inn rooms anymore, which inn rooms don't really cost that much. People keep saying, well, if you think about it in the long run, you're saving so much money by buying the house. I'm like, yeah, not really, because it's going to take a long time for, like, that $10 inn room stay to be paid off as, hello, Fox. I thought you were a wolf. For that $10 or 10 guild in-room stay to equivalent a $25,000 mansion, but you know, dollars. I'm also playing Sims 4, and I'm actually attempting. Oh wow, 2 giant camps pretty much right next to each other. That's pretty cool. And also, I wonder if they thought about that when they were developing it. I mean, I feel like a lot of giant camps are in this area though. So that doesn't surprise me, but that we've had enough excitement for one run. Plus, I'm out of arrows, so I wonder if they have any of the blacksmiths. I feel like there's got to be someone who sells arrows at Windhelm. Like, there's got to be. And we're starting to get there, because there's that, what's that called? The, mixed water mill, which is not too far from Kynesgrove, so we're starting to get there. We're kind of traveling off-road right now, though. But, you know, sometimes a hike through the woods at night is just what you need. And you have to be like kind of, you still have to be kind of impressed at this, even though like this game is like really old. In comparison, it's like 9 years old. It's still relevant today. It's a really big game, and people keep playing it, and people keep modding it, which is one of the reasons why Bethesda won't release Elder Scrolls 6, is because the mod community has taken it upon themselves to just make the game, you know, improve the game. Which there are so many mods, like PC mods, like I wish that I could have some of them. Cause like, there's a group called Beyond Skyrim, I think I mentioned them before, but they're like recreating like all the like other locations and like in the Elder Scrolls universe. And they started with Bruma, like you go back south down to Cyrodiil and you get to explore the entire like Bruma hold kind of thing. And it sucks because on PS4, you know, it's one of those mods that requires, you know, additional mod files, which we don't have on Sony, because Sony has console mod limitations placed on them. So basically, it's like if you can't use the creation kit to make the mod, then you can't use it, which is annoying. Because Xbox, they don't have that limitation. And I won't lie, I legit thought about going and buying an Xbox One when I first found out that Skyrim wasn't gonna, like Skyrim and Fallout 4 weren't getting mods for PS4. Like that was their stance on it, and Bethesda said to blame Sony, and Sony said to blame Bethesda. Like they were trying to put blame on each other. I'm gonna take all these books. Cause that guy ain't gonna use them, whoever lived here before. You ain't needing them. Cause you're dead. That would suck. But also, like, this isn't really, like, I don't know, I mean, I guess it'd be a decent place to live if you're, like, into the super simple life and don't like people. I wouldn't want to live there. That's just too sketchy. Like, people who live, like, on their own during this time they're, like, truly, like, either stupid or brave. Because Skyrim itself is just a really cruel and dangerous land. Like, it's dangerous just to live in the city, so to live on your own, like, good job, kiddo. Ooh. Ingredientes that we need. Lydia's probably lagging behind somewhere. That's fine though. Like really right now, she's not really on my list of priorities. She'll catch up. It's starting to get cold. That's one thing I don't like about how they've designed this area of the game. It goes from super geothermal swamp, like swampy, craggly location to ice cold to Windhelm really fast, like really without any kind of real like transition gap area. At least in Oblivion, that's what they like. There were very clear like transition gaps between every location in the game. In Skyrim, it's not that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and just discover these two farms since I'm out of the way. I'm already over here. These farms are far. And one more. Oh, there's that Shrine of Azura up in the mountains. Alright. So we got the farms discovered. Now let's head back. We will rent a room. And then we will move on. I think we might also be starting another side quest here as well. Hey Lodia, how nice of you to catch up. There's another side quest in Windhelm. Like, I don't know how it starts. Like, I think you just have to let time go by. Oh, the Khajiit are here. We can trade. Were they here 5 seconds ago? I guess not. I don't know. I would have seen them, I think.
How high the mountains of Skyrim rise. The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, And this one needs some. All right, but if you get arrested, do not blame
Tiki.
it on me.
Where's your leader? Where's his tent? There he is. Okay. You're set up a little far from your people. You good?
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
I was like trying to find his tent, because typically like whoever like the caravan owner has the big tent, but he's just nowhere near his people, which is kind of weird if you're supposed to be guarding the caravan, but you're like way off on your own. Okay. Oh yeah, I need arrows. Don't know if I want to buy those arrows though, but I guess that's all he's got. Okay. I need arrows, so fuck it. Oh, he's got ingredients. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I need your ingredients. Ooh, wisp stalk caps. That's actually an ingredient from Cyrodiil. And Withering Moon. That is. I don't remember where that's from. It's probably from Morrowind or something. Those rare ingredients. Those hard to find ingredients. Okay. While we're here, would you like to buy some of these things from me? Because I sell and you buy, and that is how it works. Alright, I think we squeezed all the money out of him. What did I buy from him? Oh yeah, arrows. And something else, potions. Can never have too many potions and poisons. Alright, well we're at 47 minutes. And we still have to take the carriage to Solitude. Then take the carriage back to Whiterun. And then hike all the way back to High Hrothgar. Again! And then we start our peace council. Very riveting episode so far it's been. Alright, we're gonna talk to Ulfric Stormcloak, like, in the quote-unquote morning. We're going to get a room, rest, and sell more junk, and then we'll go talk to him. I hate that I had to travel all the way to High Hrothgar just to tell him, hey, we need to host a peace council here. It would have made much more sense to, like, get them both, like, to talk to both of them, have them wait outside of High Hrothgar, and then be like, hey, we need to, like, just let me go talk to him real quick. Y'all guys just wait. Have I not been in Windhelm yet?
We haven't taken a side.
Could have sworn I've been in Windhelm. Oh, we went to Kynesgrove.
Don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you
Yeah, there was a lot of
are.
racial tension in Windhelm.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate Dark Elves. I'm not a
Come to the wrong
racist.
city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
It would have been funny if I had a Dark Elf companion with me.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Safe travels.
Oh yes, we have to go to Candlehearth Hall. I had so I found in one of my old journals. I guess this was back before when I broke one of my old PS4s and I was playing Oblivion for a while. So I just I was playing on the PS3, but I kept like
got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I started keeping like a citizens registry, which I thought was funny. I don't remember making it. I thought like I didn't like I looked at it and I was like, I made this? I was like, when did I make this? I don't remember this. But yeah, I made like a citizens registry, and I had gotten through about, I want to say like maybe 2 cities before I stopped. And I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I even started, but I thought it was just kind of funny that I even made it. And now I'm trying to find where I... Okay, yeah. So... And like, I don't even know how I did this. So I had started with Anvil, and I would write the person living there. I would write their name, their gender, would like by classified by like, you know, like the gender sign, their occupation, and some of them I would make up. I would legit make up some occupations because like they got to be something, right? And if they were like a business, I would like in parentheses next to it write the business that they were, you know, in, their age, range, their race, their income, and I did that for about 3 cities because one of them was Kvatch, and I'll explain why. So we're like, let's look for one. Okay, so we have Arvina Thelis. Her occupation was a court office assistant. She was an elder, a dark elf, and she was middle class income. And then we've got another one that I was just like, I gotta think of something. Yeah, and there was like further down, Velwyn Benaris, and his occupation was an investment manager. And I was just trying to think, I would classify their income based on what the clothing they would wear. But merchants, I would always consider merchants middle class anyway, unless they were like wearing fancy clothes or owned a fancy business. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. And I legit just kept a registry of all, like I guess I went through the entire town, like all areas of the town, and did that for everybody who lived there. And then what was after that, after I finished writing down all the people who lived there, I recorded the amount of people who lived there. So for Anvil, there were 40 recorded citizens, not including the guards, like the military force. The average age range was adults. The average income for the people living there was middle class. And then the info. I don't know how I found this information out. I don't remember if I just wrote it down, like made it up, or if I found it somewhere and then copied it down, but it says, Anvil is mostly regulated by a maritime economy. Large amounts of shipping, sailing groups, and manual labor regulate most of the economy, with few people making their living through practical craftworks like writing, painting, smithing, and alchemy. The Fighters Guild chapter houses many trainers, which earns much income for the guild, and the Mages Guild acts as a magic advising center as well as an alchemy and spell shop. And I don't know I don't know if I just made that up or if I legit found it and like just copied it down, but I stopped after Shaden Hall and I don't remember why. But I don't even remember writing any of that. Like I was looking through my stuff, trying to like organize my stuff to move into my dorm, and I was looking through my old journals. And I found it, and that was it. And now it's like I want to do that again. I want to go, but I want to go through and I want to finish all the ones that I had done for Oblivion, which means I'm gonna have to like hook up my computer and play Oblivion on my computer. But now I want to do it for Skyrim too now. Like I want to.
You don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just an ode to Skyrim.
Like I want to go through.
Stormcloaks.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
To the days come and
She was such a helpful young
for the
lass.
age of oppression.
But yeah, that would be kind of fun because there's more people, so I feel like that'd be fun. But I wouldn't do that like during a stream though. God no, because that would be awful. I wouldn't want to put people through that. I would do it like out of stream.
Done.
Okay, enough reminiscing. Who's that? Okay, that's just Lydia. I didn't realize who it was. We're hungry. Well, good thing we bought food. Okay, so we're gonna stop at the merchants. There's a lot of merchants in Windhelm, thank God. We're gonna sell off some gear, and then we're going to go and talk to Ulfric Stormcloak. Oh, there's Sophie. She's the girl that you buy flowers from.
Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them.
Yeah, pretty flowers because I use them to make potions.
They're
Another
dead.
orphan. Yep.
My mama died when I was little. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food.
We're one of the
It's
same
not much,
kind,
but
you and I.
This was cool because I was trying to figure out how they were gonna make the female armor because of how like the Stormcloak general armor for females is very skimpy.
Cramped alleys, rundown buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
Oh, it's a glitch. It's a dialogue glitch. He's supposed to be talking to Brunruff Freewinter outside the shop.
Everybody in here, give. All my goods are legitimate.
That starts a side quest.
It's not. Look, it's dangerous. I do. A few intrepid souls. Some may call this junk.
Alright, so let's talk to him. Take that. Take all of this. Take that. I'll take more food. Why not? Food is food. Oh, hello. You got ingredients to buy. I will take ingredients. Alright. Let's see. I need to keep that. So we're gonna sell some potions to you. Yes, potions. Potions that I don't use, but instead I make profit off of. And he's already out of money.
Don't let the...
God, being a trader sucks.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop it?
Windhelm is a cool city, though, and apparently it's the coldest city in the game, even though Winterhold is further up north. But that's one of the reasons why they have all these braziers everywhere.
Name's new.
Use my
I'm
good
the cook.
hammer.
No.
Last girl, I told there's no glory in war.
I'd travel more, but
something
who
they
wants
tell
to deal with all the
soldiers
soldiers
so they'll
these
risk their
days? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's see. She's got, yeah. She's like another, like, well, kind of. She's also a guild fence, too. She becomes a guild fence later down the line. Alright, we're on the potion track again. Yes, take. Ah, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. That's a waste of money.
Thank you for your custom.
Did you look behind the forge? I think I saw it there.
Oh.
Working in Windhelm is great.
Yes.
I get to
Now
see
the-
Ulfric up close.
Everyone looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Sell more stoof. I have to make sure I read the title so I'm not selling something I actually need.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
And then there's another shop, the alchemist shop, which I probably won't. I mean, I'm gonna buy ingredients from them too. So.
Fine.
Oh yeah, they're having their.
You're far too old for this sort of job.
Alchem.
We're gonna go ahead and just get the side quest for Y-File.
It's very all luck. Please don't die. Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
If I remember correctly, I think he spoiler alert, I think he dies before we get back to him. But I'm not entirely sure. It's been a long time since I've done this quest. Because typically what happens is I just don't do them. Like, I acquire the quests and then I just leave. So, that happens. Alright, let's go ahead and just buy up his alchemy ingredients. Because we need them. I have to save up my fire salts now too, don't I? For free smithing training. But I think you can actually marry him. If I'm not mistaken, I can marry that dude. I was like, I'll marry a blacksmith, fuck. He's hot. Go for it. Alright. Cool. We bought out his entire stock. So now we're just gonna sell. I don't need magica potions, so sell. Oh, I need that one kind of in case I run out of stamina mid-fight. And that's that.
Why are you
We're gonna go ahead and just eat the ingredients we don't know right now. Go ahead and just get that out of the way. Kind of sucks I'll have to do it again when I get to the 4th abilities. But, you know, I'll get them back. Like, alchemy ingredients are very expendable, except for the one I need to actually use them for quests. And I don't pay attention, and I go ahead and use them anyway. Let's see. Ooh. I was like, that's gonna be a lot. It's a very helpful perk, though. And there's the paralysis. Oh, oh. Don't be walking into me, sir. I don't like that. Okay, well, we got a lot of new effects learned for ingredients. It's going to help with making potions. Okay, I think we've pilfered enough goods. I mean, sold enough goods here. Charmed enough suckers.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
That's not what's going to win their respect, buddy.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with our swords here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Okay, we talk to Ulfric Racist Man, and then we take the carriage to Solitude, sell more junk, then talk to What's-His-Face, General, then Whiterun, then we do the entire hike back to
Do I know you?
Whatchamacallit.
Is that so?
What I might do
Yes.
to, like,
You were with us and helped. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
save time, so we're not watching the same scene 20 times.
A fair
I think
point.
I'll start the next stream
I'm always
already
looking for able
at
fighters. Not everyone can say they made it
High
out
Hrothgar.
alive.
Like, what I'll do is I will...
Seems we're all branded villains. So long as... And what would
I don't
speak
want
with
to talk
Dharma.
about that. I have a message
It's
for the
about
Grey
time
Beards.
they turned their game. I have the greatest respect for... I can't afford to... All do.
There we go. Increase that speech
The
skill.
world eater of song and legend. Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his skin.
Okay, cool. We got him.
He knows that.
Like I said, I think I'll start the next stream. Like, what I'll do is I will end the stream at Whiterun when we're done, and then that way when I start the next stream, I'll hike to High Hrothgar off camera, so that way you're not watching me spend 20 minutes just going back to the same place. Because that'll be twice in one video. All we've done is hike back to High Hrothgar. I'm not gonna put people through that. Plus, like, at this rate, it'll be like probably almost to the 2-hour mark to get through to get to the good part. So I'm not gonna, if people who watch my streams, I'm not gonna put them through that. And also, like, I don't want to get to the point where I don't have anything to say, so I just talk about useless crap. Almost out of rum. I'm just glad I'm glad I can drink alcohol again, because that was kind of annoying after a while. Is like with my wisdom teeth recovery, not being able to drink. I'm not much of a drinker, but like with COVID, like what else am I gonna do with my free time, you know? So it'll be fun. And then, like, in a couple of weeks, I'm going back to Broken Bow with my family, so that'll be nice. Be a second vacation, and all we're really gonna do is just lounge around the cabin. I might go to the casinos or something. I don't feel like going. I mean, I might go now if they're actually going to force people to wear the masks. Before it was more or less a suggestion. But
Where do you want to go?
I'm more comfortable going to places that actually require people to wear masks rather than suggest people wear masks, because people aren't going to wear masks if you don't make them. It's that simple. And scientifically, the transmission rate, I said before, if a COVID carrier who's asymptomatic is walking around without a mask, it is a 70% risk, even if you're wearing a mask, to contract the virus. But if both people are wearing a mask, it is a 1.5% chance. And while we're on the subject of masks, I see all these people who walk around with the mask under their nose, that defeats the purpose of wearing the mask. The whole point is the mask covers your face, so if someone does breathe on you or breathes near you who has COVID, you won't inhale the virus. So putting the mask down below your nose to breathe through your nose defeats the whole purpose, because you're just breathing the virus in through a different area. It'll be through your nose instead of your mouth. So quit being a fucking idiot and just wear the mask the way the mask is designed to be worn, which is over your face entirely. I don't know why, and then like all these people who are like dubbing themselves anti-maskers, to me it just sounds like selfish people who don't give a shit if they get COVID, or if they are symptomatic, give it to other people. That's all it's at. That's all I hear. And if you think about it, we wear seatbelts, like we're told to, like people are like, well, government can't tell me what I can and can't do. Well, the government says to wear a seatbelt in the car, so you wear it, right? You want to talk about government? I think that's what they should do. They should make a law to ticket people for not wearing masks. You know, you would do it if it was like a, you know, like the only difference is in how fast you die. COVID will take weeks to kill you. If you die from a car accident, it's instantaneous usually, or it might maybe a few seconds or a few minutes, maybe to a few hours at the most. So you're saying you'd rather suffer longer for weeks dying of a sickness there's no vaccine for, rather than wear the mask and minimize the risk? Like, I just don't people just love to argue for arguing's sake. Especially now. Like, people are just arguing for the sake of being argumentative. No real argument needs to be had. They're just doing it for the sake of doing it. You got ingredients that I like, that I will take. So that way, when I do sell stuff to you, I'll actually be able to sell stuff to you. Yeah, oh, wait. Damn, that's a lot. See, it's like I'm barely making a dent with these merchants.
Come back to bits and pieces.
Even if I'm like buying up all their stuff that I can, I'm barely denting these people. Like, I'm gonna be rich. Alchemy. If you're gonna play Skyrim Survival, alchemy is your best friend. The bestest friend you could make. What time is it? Oh, it's 11. It's almost lunchtime. So
you were there.
We might have maybe like another 20-ish minutes on the stream, maybe? Where's Angeline? I need to talk to Angeline.
Look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
Angeline, can I please?
You're a traveler, correct?
Yes, I have been to Whiterun.
I haven't heard from her lately.
I could try to get more information. I could be a nice person. Ooh,
no.
Oh.
Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Mothall should be able to help you.
Okay, so this lady isn't actually an alchemist, which makes me assume that what she does is she imports potions and then sells them for a higher price point. Well, her shop is called Angeline's Aromatics, which would imply that before the war, they sold like perfumes and like household things, like to make your house smell nice, which is cool. Gives it like backstory. It's like alchemists aren't just the only thing that use things for. Alright, again, same song and dance. I'm buying up literally every ingredient, and look, those prices are per unit, so it's like I'm buying and she's got a lot of stuff, like, alright. So let's do this again. Oh man. My trading is going up, my speech skill is going up too, that's nice. Oh my gosh, I think we're finally gonna be able to do it. Oh my gosh, we got rid of all the potions we needed to sell. Oh my gosh. It's happening! Oh my god!
Next time you need herbs and potions.
It only took us traveling to 3 different cities and talking to all these different merchants to sell all my shit. And I still have more shit to sell later. Because when I get back, I'm going to make more potions.
Seems there's no end to the need. The finest weapons and
Alright, last stop. We just gotta talk to this dude, sell off some more of our miscellaneous... Yeah, sell off some more of our miscellaneous junk. Alright. And we're ready to level up again. Okay, so we just gotta talk to General Tullius.
Dragon to attack Kynes.
Which is kind of funny how you think that, like, it's... that the Castle Dower is, like, on the opposite side of the city from the Blue Palace.
Been up to the Blue Palace. It's a sight to see.
I remember you. You were at Helgen.
Yes.
Speak to Legate Ricca. I suspect we could use someone like you.
That's not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
What do those old hermits want with me?
Hermits?
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But my job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. You may have a point.
Oh, there we go.
It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I don't even have to mention I'll do it.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
This would be like the best place to
Can you believe it? Both
attack,
Ulfric
you know.
and General Tullius have agreed to go.
Alright. There's the cute little market stalls. Actually, real quick, we'll go through the residential area of Solitude is a pretty city. I will say that. I wish the cities were bigger in Skyrim, like how they were in Oblivion. Like in Oblivion, the Imperial City is gigantic. Like they have to divide it into specific districts. So it's like you would have to go through different gates to get to like at each and every section. Okay, I wanna say that this house is that's not it. These are like the lower middle class houses. Where's okay, this house. This house is Proudspire Manor. This is the most expensive house in the game. Yeah. It's really pretty. So, that's my goal, to own you one day. I will own you. Wait, who are you? Oh, you're just the Solitude Guards. See, like, this armor is so badass.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, so let's see. Whiterun. Yes, that is where we are going. And like I said, I'll start the next part after I've hiked back to Hrothgar. I'd love to play tag, but not right now. Like, it's cute. You can play tag with the kids in this game. I want to move my like when I do have the kids, like when I adopt my children, I want to move them here. It's a big city. There's already other kids living there, so it's perfect. Windhelm would be a decent place to move them to, but like with Windhelm, like there's no other. The only other child who lives in Windhelm is Aventus Aretino, and he's not exactly the kind of sort I would want hanging around my kids. Even though I plan to use him to get my way into the Dark Brotherhood. So I'm kind of a hypocrite for saying that. But whatever, you know, it's whatever. Alright, this is a pretty view. Gotta give them credit where it's due. Like, they designed a pretty good game. Oh, there he is. You would think that he would be like like a little bit more like heavily guarded, you know? Like he'd at least have a couple of members of the guard with him.
I can take
yes.
you to... Where do you want to go?
We are going to Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
Alrighty, we are heading back to Whiterun, and that's the end. I realize the stream wasn't as long as it probably would have been today, but you know, I want to keep it relatively short in terms of time, so about an hour-ish every episode. I think part 10 was probably the longest at like 2 hours, almost like 3 maybe? I can't remember, I'll have to go back and look. But this has been Cringy Skyrim playthrough, and I'll see you guys in the next part.